Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, October 3rd. We have numbers of 3 and 16 today. Okay, so 3 and 16, that's about it's joy, creation, children. It's also communication, travel, and information, data, facts. And then we have 16, which is serving the self. Okay, it's also loving yourself, healing yourself. It equals 7, so it's about harmony, partnership, being heavenly, and I want to say fantasy, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Okay, so the additional numbers, the additional transits are 18, 18, and 0. Why? The moon is conjuncting Jupiter at 18 degrees, and Mars enters Libra today. Okay, so let me get to the numbers first, and I'll get to the transits. Now, 18 and 18 is the number of healing. It is the number of disempowering somebody, or it signifies that you need to heal by taking back your power. Okay, and there's 2 of them today. And how you take back your power is one of 2 things. Either you completely end something, or pushing it out, either way. And then there's also, or you resign to it and just come from a place of compassion and forgiveness, because 9 is also unconditional love, compassion, and forgiveness. Okay, and the 0 point, we know that is the beginning of creation. Okay, so there's healing. There is a force out of some information that may have appeared false, or there's some falsehoods that are being flushed out, or you could be getting some healing working with somebody else while you're traveling, or they're traveling, some kind of trip or errand, checking something out. So the moon conjuncting with Jupiter, that gives a generous and protective nature. Okay, the moon is in Sagittarius, if you don't know what moon conjuncting Jupiter in Sagittarius means. Basically, it means that you might be getting a little bored and you need a challenge. Things are dull. Every day seems like it's exactly the same, so you need to shake things up a little bit. And then the 0 point energy, Mars entering Libra. The thing about this, it's kind of wishy-washy energy. It's impulsive and sensuous when it comes to sex drive. So it's kind of hot and cold, or on and off, on and off. And the thing is, you're spending a lot of energy in terms of bonding, okay, your emotional relationships, and you kind of want to be chased after. You don't want to have to be the aggressor. You want somebody else to come after you. And sometimes, you can get resentful if somebody doesn't come for you. And the thing is, you're idealistic and you love anything beautiful, and anybody who's crude or volatile is a big 2 thumbs down, turn off, okay, dry as a whistle, okay. And when you do accept a lover or a partnership, they must be sophisticated, intelligent, worldly, and presentable. And the thing is, you might have made previous bad choices when it comes to relationships. And basically, they're talking about like sex relationships. Oh, okay. So this one needs a clarifier. Let me finish shuffling these. Okay, so what else is with that? With Mars entering Libra, Mars is energy, drive, action, assertion, and will. And Libra is partnership, harmony, justice. It's also diplomacy, working together. Sometimes it can go to the bad part of being codependent or dependent. Okay, what we're going for is interdependence, where you have your own life, your partner has their own life, and you guys have a life together. So you're maintaining your identity and not melting into the relationship, losing your identity. Okay, very important to retain your identity and your independence in a relationship. Okay, let's see. What are the shadow side? The shadow sides with the moon in Sagittarius, uncommitted, flighty, wanting to run away and not deal with stuff. The shadow side of Mars entering Libra is there could be arguments and quarrels in relationships, possibly an early divorce, yeah? Because Mars stands for war, right? It can be war, surgery, cutting, fire, weapons, ammunition. It could be war on the Libra or war... Oh, okay, sorry. War on someone who's a Libra, or it can be war on the women and the children. So you may see... attacks on women and children in particular, or you may be hearing about women or children and possible attacks or things that are hurting them. It could be trauma, drama, or loss, okay? Not necessarily like somebody was attacked today, but I want to say cruelty-free. Cruelty-free is coming into my head right now, so animals too. Okay, so let's clarify message of concern. Any more for message of concern? Clarify message of concern. Wait. Oh. Did you see that? It didn't want to come out. Okay, so to me, that not wanting to come out like that, how it stayed stuck under my thumb, it was like an attempt to control it and release it, but on your own terms. Releasing that pent-up energy, okay? Five of Pentacles. This is fear. A discomfort. Okay, so holding on to that discomfort, biting your tongue, waiting to see what comes next, and then releasing the energy. And we'll find out later where the energy is being released. Let me get through this. I just felt like I had to explain that to you because that sucker was stuck. Clarify me now. Ooh, that's a big chunk. Clarify distant horizons. Please, clarify distant horizons. I almost feel like I should use another deck because that's a big chunk that came up there. Let's clarify distant horizons. And I pre-shuffle these guys in case you're wondering. Clarify imprisonment, please. Clarify imprisonment. Okay. Interesting. They don't want that deck. Clarify imprisonment reverse, please. I feel like I used too many cards, so let's go back to this deck. Clarify coffin reverse, please. That's a chunk too. Ooh. Okay. I dropped a card. Uh-oh. I see it. Okay, so it's this way, so it's reversed. My. Once bitten, twice shy, babe. Okay, so first card, message of concern. It is a number 14. It's not necessarily a positive card. It can be a negative card. And it's attached to other cards that have a potential of negativity for them. Message of concern is like reaching out, announcing something like, hey, are you okay? Asking somebody. Somebody might be reaching out to you, or you might be contacting people asking, are you okay? You know, do you need a hug? Or can I hug you? Or I need a hug. So you may be perplexed or concerned about something, and you may reach out, or others may reach out to you and declare that they need a hug. Basically, they need to unburden something. They need to talk. They need to get rid of an energy that could be potentially implosive, okay, because they're holding it in with the King of Cups. This is a controller of the emotions, okay, and you're holding in anxiety, you're holding in worry, you're holding in fear, holding back the fears. Okay, holding back the tears, holding back the fears. You're doing your best to master your emotions at this time, getting a grip on something that is surging inside you, just beneath the surface. So it's kind of like you're containing it. Containment. Are you okay? Am I going to be okay? Somebody else asking you, you asking somebody else, are you okay? And somebody asking you, are you okay? That kind of deal. It feels like you've actually got a lot of energy, and it's coming out as anxiety because, why? I want to say because you have other things that you have to focus on, so you're trying to ignore it. This is the reason why you're trying to control this. For others, somebody has an addiction. Somebody has an addiction, and they could have projected their fears onto you. Okay, and this could have happened in the last couple of days, could have happened an hour ago. Okay, somebody projecting their fears onto you, trying to blame you for something, trying to blame you and shame you for something. And these came out together. Message of concern, main male, distant horizons. Somebody is trying to blame you for something, and this could be your partner, because the main male is usually the partner of the significator. So this could say that if you're watching right now, you're a female, or if you're not a female, you're a male. Just checking in on you. Okay, so this almost feels like your main male, your partner, your boyfriend. If you are not a female, then you might be in your feminine energy, and this is the most important male figure in your life. There could be a text message or email or phone call, a note from somebody checking in on you. Okay, main male, clarifying the main male. Princess of Wands, Seven of Swords, wow, 17 star. High Priestess, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Tower, and the World. So it looks like this person has a lot to say. There's a lot on their mind, or they may know that you have a lot on your mind. So, distant horizons. I'm going to connect these first before I get to the clarifiers of the main male. Distant horizons is usually lifting anchor, setting sail for new shores, new horizons. This can be traveling overseas, traveling to foreign places, going to alien territory, looking for your next big adventure, expanding. It's also going somewhere to learn something. Could be a traveling lesson, or maybe a karmic lesson while you're en route or in transit, like if you're or riding on the bus or you're driving somewhere. This could be happening. Distant horizons. 3-6. Information of services. So there could be some concern, or somebody's checking up on you to see how you're doing with something that has recently happened. For others, there's something that is happening. I can't be there. I gotta go, because Five of Pentacles can also be ghosting or left out in the cold. So somebody may have had to leave abruptly. They may have had to run away. They may have had to escape. in their car. Okay, hold on. Main male. Let's clarify the main male. Princess of Wands and impulsivity, excited communication, betrayal, persuasion, the Star, hope and healings, friends, dreams, and wishes. Let's see. I'm going to stop right here. Well, let's stop with the High Priestess. Okay, we'll keep the major arcana together. So Princess of Wands, ambition, excited communication. Somebody did something. Somebody either betrayed you, or they lied to you, or they deceived you. Susceptible to schemers. Okay, so yeah, that was one of the transits today. Being susceptible to schemers. Okay, so they're lying. You could have said outright, they're lying with passion behind it, because you know what the truth is. And there's like a convincing here. You're convinced that they lied. You're convinced that they're guilty. You're convinced that they're the one who's betrayed you in some kind of way. Opposition is also throwing your daggers at somebody. So you may be convincing somebody of something. The Police. Distant Horizons is also like my Jupiter or Hierophant card, the husband. It almost feels like hold on a second, guys. Someone is convinced that they were betrayed, they were deceived, and there's another person who's also convinced, that's in the same circle. This could be a friend, this could be a buddy, like it could be somebody in your church group, somebody that you work with. They're in one of your social circles. You may be discussing it passionately and hoping that the Star card is getting your wish, okay, of your dreams. So this could be, I hope you get them. And the thing is, we've got High Priestess energy behind it also. High Priestess is a mystery. I don't know how, but we're going to get them. Wish, make a wish. I wish the people who betrayed me would get caught. High Priestess is also about divinity, tapping into your intuition as well as your instincts. So this kind of looks like two people in agreement. That person did it. They did it. They did it. And you may voice your intent that I wish this person would get caught, or I wish this would stop, because we never want to wish anything upon a person other than positive things, right? So I wish it would stop. Tapping into the law of attraction. Foreign counterparts, flying, anchor. This message could have came while you were on your way to work, maybe driving to work possibly, or while you were en route to work. Prince of Pentacles, slowly but surely, reliability. It's also a slow build. Could be good news. Communication and negotiation. And Princess of Pentacles, look at that. It's also a matching pair. We've got Prince and Princess of Pentacles, the two, the planners, the negotiators. This is like, I almost want to say legwork. You do this and I'll do this. I'll get a hold of this person and I'll go travel here to this person. So it's discussing, I almost want to say errands. It's discussing, you guys are in two different places right now at this moment. That's the reason for the call or the text message. This is kind of like maybe I'll pick you up after work or I'll meet you. There may be some talk about getting away, possibly going on a vacation. There's plans and negotiations. We need to do this, we need to do this, we should do this. So it looks like there's a talk or a discussion going on right here about traveling. I need to get away, I need to run away, or we need to go far, far away. Okay, where was I? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Had a client in here for a second. Okay, so I just finished reading this about the High Priestess, the Star, the Seven of Swords, the Prince of Wands. So it looks like you guys are, I want to say your brains are like a short fuse, like a fuse popped in your head and there's a lot of stress and you need to get away. Let's go here. Okay, let's go here. I need to bring this, this, and this. Okay, and we need to get this, this, and this. So it's like delegating, communicating, talking to each other, discussing and negotiating what needs to be done in order for you guys to take a trip. Could be just a road trip. Could be just running errands because, you know, Princess is the practical things. Okay, Prince of Pentacles is the builder. So, reliable, builder, practical thing. Building steam. I just heard home away from home. Hold on a second, let me look at this. Home away from home. I'm bored, or I'm over it. Let's get out of here. This is too much. They're going the distance. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Going the distance. Traveling. I'm not sure if this is a vacation, though. For some of you guys, it's a vacation. For others, it's some kind of trip to do something, to go do something. Home. There's another property or another house or a store or a building or possession that needs some taking care of. I feel like it's not in the immediate vicinity, so this could be talk about taking care of something, cleaning something up. Something that's at a distance. Now, usually I would say like overseas, travel overseas. It could be foreign. It could be alien. Alien ships in the distance. Throwing that out there, guys. You know, I'm going to tell you exactly what pops into my head because a lot of times I channel. And then, you know, you go watch the news tonight and, hey, look, there was aliens in the distance. Spaceship in the distance. Last time I had gotten this card, I was getting airship, and then there was something that, the hot air balloon. There was a hot air balloon tragedy. Up and away, my beautiful one. Jump ship. Okay, so it almost feels like, sorry guys, I'm getting something else in here too, and I'm hearing Sully. So that guy Sully, he was that the airline pilot, the one that saved everybody, landed it safe in the water, and then he was put up on charges and eventually found innocent because nobody could have predicted what happened. This feels like that hot air balloon incident that something about traveling there. Physical realm. Okay, give me a second, guys. Traveling there. Jumping ship. So maybe the operator of that balloon is, I want to say, being brought up on charges, but it feels like negotiating for a plea deal, plea bargain. Okay, let me take a look at the transits that are going on. Mercury enters Scorpio. Drawn to the hidden. Insurance or legal problems. Yeah, so this could actually be indicative of some kind of lawsuit. Maybe filing a lawsuit or filing a statement. Filing the flight plan. Filing of a flight plan. Have you filed the flight plan? Flight plan. Have you bought the tickets yet? Did you make the arrangements yet? Have you made the travel arrangements yet? Arranging something together. Okay, guys, I'm only getting bits and pieces here of the clues. So take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? We've got Six of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Wow, that's twice. Prince and Princess of Pentacles. So this Prince and Princess of Pentacles tells me initially that you guys are beginning to build a life together and you're beginning to blend your finances. You're beginning to come into union in a physical way. Physically working on the union. I wish I could hug you, but I'm at work. So this is a really young union of finances, goals, and planning. So this is being on the same page and embarking on a new adventure of being on the same page. Good news. Six of Pentacles. Okay, so like I was saying, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. So there we go. We've got like, you're in union there, a matching pair, and you're in union here, a matching pair, King and Queen. So you guys are determined to build and negotiate and form a relationship. And you're very passionate about each other. Six of Pentacles, this is reciprocation. It's give and take. It's also payback. It's also, I've got your back. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, that kind of deal. I got you. Okay, so over here with this conversation between somebody who's angry and understands that somebody betrays her and the other person who agrees and wishes that they could get caught, and they're doing their best to leave it up to the universe because it is not your job to judge. Okay, it is your job to love, to come from a place of compassion and understanding. Okay, and you want to kind of distance yourself and keep to just the facts and keep your emotions out of it. Okay, try to control your emotions, get a grip on yourself, and not be too furious, I want to say. So Six of Pentacles may be that somebody's worried about you may be getting some kind of backlash for something, and they're adamant. They want to protect you. Okay, you are their love. King and Queen of Wands, you guys act together. You guys act on behalf of justice. You attack problems together, and when there is a problem or some kind of crisis or drama situation, which there is, because the next card is the Tower and the World, two universe cards, it's like you guys Wonder Twin activate. You guys join forces, whenever a crisis hits and you have each other's back. Okay, that is definitely known. Leaders taking the lead, being brave, courageous acts, giving back by helping, by sharing your story. I feel like I almost want to say delivering justice unto. Delivering justice. Right place at the right time. Yeah, it's like you guys talk about how come we're always in the wrong place at the right time when actually it's the right place at the right time, and you guys, I want to say that you guys always come across these opportunities while you're traveling or in transit, in the car, on the move, in between houses and destinations. When you're going somewhere, you always seem to have some kind of luck. Could be good, could be bad. But at this point, I feel like there was some good luck. This seems like a positive card just because these two are positive. Because you're positive, this becomes a positive opportunity, okay, to have somebody's back, to give back, to cover each other. Taking action, confronting problems, sharing your story, inspiring others, the world, culmination, expression of truth, attainment and wholeness. This is how it is. Order is demanded. This is Saturnian lessons, the world. This is a culmination when everything comes together after the tower. So you may not understand why this crisis happens, but it might suddenly all come together for you guys. You may realize it's because this is the test. This is a test of the union. Do you have my back? Yes, I have your back. Okay, so this is a test of unity through crisis. When the chips are down, do you run away with your tail between your legs, leaving your partner to suffer the consequences by themselves? Or do you stand and face bravely and courageously side by side and not behind each other? Standing side by side and facing this crisis. Yeah, soon you will understand why this is happening. Okay, so the last two cards, imprisonment and coffin, both reversed. Okay, imprisonment can be feeling trapped. It's also contracts, justice, Libra. It's reversed. So you can take it or leave it. You can drop the situation if you want to. It's almost like I hear harbinger of change, meaning you're the catalyst. You're the catalyst for something because of your actions. You did something that somebody deserved. You weren't self-serving, though. You were paying back. Paying back in kind. Good deeds, good rewards for good deeds. So probably for somebody being somebody you had a history with, you're paying them back. Paying them a service. Okay, so back to this. Imprisonment and coffin. Usually this would be a jail sentence ending or a contract ending or feeling trapped and held back and a door closing. Being restricted in some way. It's reversed. So actually, you can walk away from the situation if you wanted to. You've already addressed the crisis. Now you need to let the universe work its magic, destroy the faulty foundations, and then put it back together again in order. This is definitely a karmic nature. This was a test to see if you two would stand side by side and back each other up. Definitely. Okay, so you're not trapped. Okay, this situation, whatever is going on right now, has not ended because you're still actively controlling your anxieties and your fears. You're trying your best not to worry, or you're not letting the worries get the best of you. You're staying optimistic and you're talking to each other in a positive way, keeping each other optimistic about whatever crisis this is. Okay, so imprisonment. Ace of Swords, Mentor of Swords. Ooh, a lot of swords on that one. Okay, so let me separate these cards. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity in communication. I don't have to do this if I don't want to. Mentor of Swords can be somebody who works for unity and harmony. Okay, uniting the divine. And this is also lessons about strengths and limitations. I believe it's a fair-skinned person. Let me double check. I'm trying to memorize the mentors, guys. I don't quite have it down. There's like one or two words I'm missing. Oh, okay, because that's because there is no, in this particular card, there is no dark or light person. It can be anybody. A spiritual person who uses intellect in service to divine and not to attack unity. Lessons about strengths and limitations of the intellect. And it's also sudden physical violence, often involved from a rushed conclusion, from ending a relationship all the way up to killing and a murder. You know, what was I going to say? Assault, domestic violence. Okay, so you're not locked into this contract. You didn't have to do it if you didn't want to. The truth is, you can only do so much. Okay, this is not your commitment. But you're protective. You're very protective. Like, this is wrong. I won't take this anymore. So you're not letting yourself get locked into these negative thoughts. That's for sure. Okay, you recognize the truth in the matter. Defense. You may have had to defend yourself. Defend yourself with your sword. So you may have had to let people know the truth about something. Okay, let me take a look at this again. That we all need to work together. You recognize when something has to stop. This has to stop. Okay? We can't keep being at the mercy of these damn rats. Okay, when I initially looked at the rat in the picture, not being at the mercy of these damn rats. So you are definitely recognizing that you're limited in what you can do. Okay, but you're going to keep on whatever it is that you've resigned to do. You're going to keep doing it. And like I was saying, you may be a little bored by it, but you've made the decision to back someone up or help them through a crisis. You've made a decision to stay strong and help. If you can, you will. Because I just heard that in my head. If I can, I will. Okay, this is not over. This is by no means over. This is by no means over with the coffin reversed. And then we have the devil reversed, but they're not going to take from you anymore. The Emperor, the Hierophant, Princess of Swords, Hangman, Five of Pentacles again. Damn, that's a lot of freaking cards, my God. All right, but they're telling me I gotta take them. So I gotta take them. Who am I to tell the universe no? They help me all the time. I gotta listen when they call, right? So the Emperor and Hierophant. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of the universe, 5. A lot of the universe working its energy to help close this out. Okay, we've got the Devil, which is self-sabotage. So if you let things go for the meantime and walk away to have a little break, it's not going to hurt things. It's not going to take anything away from you. It's going to be right there, this problem that you're addressing. You're going to be watching the karma play out on this, is what it really feels like. The Emperor and the Hierophant, 4 to the 5. Having control over your domain, over your home. Princess of Swords, spying. Somebody's spying on you, or they're spying on your home. They're spying to see, because Princess of Swords is spying. Could be stalking, could be casing. Yeah, there's somebody that is casing something. They're watching something, or they're taking notes. The thing is, a lot of people are looking at the situation. Whatever this lie, whatever this betrayal was, there was something that was taken from you. Okay, and it's eliciting fear. And then we have the Devil over here. You're not letting your fears get the best of you, but you're kind of stuck in the fear because there's thieves. There's thieves watching. Hierophant, Taurus, Uranus and Taurus. Inner discomfort with somebody watching. Okay, hold on. The Hierophant is the teacher. It's the student. It's paradigms. It's stubborn habits. The Emperor is about control, trying to have power over. So they could be talking shit to you, watching you, kind of like stalking you. Okay, on your feed. They might be trying to get on your feed, on your social media. They may have tried to get on your social media and you didn't fall for it. They couldn't fool you. You know that they're looking for an opportunity to be aggressive towards you. Whoever this person that's sucky bitching, that's taking from you in some kind of way, that's causing these anxieties. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so the Emperor, the Hierophant, and the Princess of Swords. It's almost like they want to... They may be trying to breathe down your neck, trying to use scare tactics, thinking that you will stop promoting justice. Yeah, it's almost like fear tactics, scare tactics. They're trying to use scare tactics and threats. Threats to your home. Like, oh, I don't know, the Emperor is Aries, so I'm going to burn your house down, that kind of deal. Somebody may have made some threats. The Hangman is about stepping back and surrendering to the reality of the situation. So this is a real worry, a real concern. There's somebody that's watching, that's stalking, that's casing, possibly stalking the home. They want to cause fear. They want to drive fear into your heart. And then we got 10 of Wands, 4 of Hearts, 6 of Wands, ooh, 4 of Swords, 7 of Hearts, and the Sun. Okay, so 10 of Wands is about a burden, an oppression, something being held over your head. Four of Hearts is not being very happy. So it's definitely, here's another four. So, and another four. Okay, so 4, this is in regards to your home or your property or where your base is. They're trying to make you scared. They're trying to scare you. They're trying to intimidate you. They're trying to get you to back off because you're not budging. You're not budging in your position. You're not. You're adamant. This is this and that is that. End of story. I'm not changing my mind, which is so Mercury entering Scorpio. That's the I don't give a fuck what you think kind of deal. I know I'm right. And it's because of your own observations, too. You know that you're in control because you're a good observer of details. You note everything. Princess of Swords can also be about protecting your information. So protecting your information, that can be fraud, identity theft, breaking into the house, stealing a house. Let's see, what else besides the Mercury and Scorpio? Pluto direct in Capricorn. Repressed feelings, illicit support from others. Oh, this is Pluto going direct in Capricorn. Inner transformations in the physical realm. Concrete results from what we've reshaped and rebuilt inside. Emergence. Come back like the phoenix, rising to our power. Okay, so come back. It feels like they want you to keep coming back. That's hanging over your head. You're not happy about it, that these fuckers are going to keep coming back to your house, to your base, to your base of operations. 6 of Wands is public success, though. Acclamations. 6 of Wands is 11, 11, 11. So it's a manifestation portal for goals to manifest on the physical realm. So, Pluto direct, yeah. Seeing concrete results from our work. 6 of Wands is also public praise or public popularity, acclamation from the public, like, yay, right on, shaka, aloha, congratulations, winning the olive branch wreath around the head. Okay, I've got an itching on the left hand, and I'm hearing, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up. Beyonce, Survivor. Okay, so you could be talking about how you fucking hate thieves. Excuse me. Yeah, with the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Hearts, and the 6 of Wands, it's like, what the fuck is wrong with people today? What is wrong with them? And other people going, yeah, you're right. It's like public support, public exclaim, you're being paraded. And it's not something you want. You don't want to be paraded, but you may have had to announce something. 4 of Swords, 7 of Hearts, and the Sun. Okay, 4 of Swords is rest, retreat, relaxation. This is want to get away, taking a break. So you may have a period of time where you get to take a break for a second. And also this talks about you're getting public attention. Okay, for declaring that something is wrong and something is being done to you and that you're not happy about it. And you really didn't want it, but the voice inside your head says you have to do it. Okay, Seven of Hearts, fantasy, illusion, delusion, and look, the sun. The sun is it's calling my attention, even though the next card is the sun. Okay, so Seven of Hearts can be having many choices. It can be fantasies, having a lot of options. It can be delusional. It can be illusion. Okay, so because you're in the public eye now and you really didn't want the attention, really you want to run away and not have to deal with a lot of people, not have to deal with a lot of noise. Okay, Seven of Hearts, you do have options. There are things that you can do in order to deal with it. You're also questioning your own integrity for a split second. Was I seeing things clearly? Am I doing the right thing? And then the very last card is the sun. Beginnings and endings. The sun is growth and creativity. Okay, the sun rules Leo, so it's about healthy self-esteem and loving the self first. So you are doing the right thing. You did reflect on if you had the right intentions, if you had the right intentions, if you had the right motivations, and you do. Okay, so all should be well. There's been a light shone on where people have been deceiving others. And you're going to grow from that. The sun is 19, beginnings and endings. It also equals 10. Okay, and 10 is a combination of 0 and 1. So there's some new growth that is coming up here. So some of you guys have reflected on yourself briefly, separated your emotions from your rationale. You looked at the facts. You examined if you were clear on your facts, and you move forward with growth because you are clear. Okay, so I'm going to pull a final card. Okay, I pulled the card of patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, so you see that this is green. It's indicative of the Pentacles energy. You see where these are green, matching pair in terms of finances, nurturing and patience. We need to go somewhere. We need to take a trip, need to take a vacation. Now, I want to read to you the entire, the extra meaning, actually. From the Archangel Oracle card book, there's an expanded meaning. Okay, additional message. It takes time for a seedling to push through the ground and mature into a flower-bearing plant. Yet each moment of a plant's life cycle can bring joy to those who notices its beauty. In the same way, enjoy the process of realizing your dreams. Oh. Having trouble turning the page with one hand. Slow down and feel gratitude as each step brings your manifestation into tangible form. Notice the lessons and love that spring from every moment that you engage in acting upon your dreams. Okay, Jophiel helps us experience more grace and peace in our lives through slowing down and noticing the beauty that already surrounds us. She asks us to savor and enjoy each moment rather than hinging our happiness on some future goals. Call upon Jophiel anytime you feel rushed, stressed, or unhappy. She'll increase your awareness and appreciation of life's everyday miracles. Okay, so basically, yeah, and that refers to you guys. That's what you guys are doing. You and your partner, or you and your, this doesn't have to be a love relationship. This can be a family member. It can be your children. It can be your coworker. Anybody that you actually care about can be that too. Okay, I think the information is complete. I'm not getting anything else other than you need to take a break and you need to take a vacation. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Oh my God, are you kidding me? I'm under an hour? Making some good time today. All right, guys, love you. Take care.